Wee. Fuck my throat. Ah. Volume. Welcome, Sabinian. So I looked over your replay some. There's a lot of missed life pieces. Nice. It's good to hear. It's just inexperience. You'll get there, I'm sure. One useful tidbit for this chapter is you can see up at the top of the screen, there's like that little pink stripe. Both the first fairy that spawns at the start of chapter 2 spawns in line with that, and also these like strings of red and blue fairies. They also spawn in line with that. This big fairy right here spawns in line with these little like white flowers at the top of the screen. These little things right here. So if you ever need to like learn some positioning for this chapter, these are useful spots to learn. Of course, alternatively, you could always learn the scoring method. Granted, I wouldn't recommend it. The scoring method sucks. Of course, you got the life piece in that chapter anyway. But yeah, those are useful. For the end of the stage, I think the thing I did in the replay I gave you. See, like I do this I do this chapter a little differently depending on like the randomness of the shooting from the spirits. If they don't shoot a whole lot, I try to kill all of them. But usually they shoot a whole bunch. Like right here. So I'm just like, fuck it. Play it safe. Stick to one side. You're more than likely gonna miss that life piece anyway, just because it's like, it's really hard to get the life piece at the end of this chapter without smuggling Grays over. So it's not a chapter to worry about. I think you already know how to do stage 2 just fine. I don't remember stage 3 too well. This part you just want to be careful. I've had Reimu's wide fucking needles fuck me over a couple of times here. You're what? I don't want you to take anything I'm saying as like a threat or anything like that. Yeah. Okay. This boss sucks. Also, fun fact, Reimu actually does more damage unfocused than she does focused. But if you are already focusing, then it's less beneficial. So don't, like, just transition to unfocused for no reason. But when you're starting a boss pattern, you can just, like, stay unfocused for a bit. Get a little bonus damage. It kind of, for that chapter, it kind of just, like, depends. Because, like, immediately after the mid-boss, you have, it's, like, timed. So, like, you'll skip a lot of this part of the stage. See, there's, like, so many extra enemies now, in comparison to normal. A lot of these get skipped through the mid-boss. Fortunately, if they get skipped, they don't count towards the shoot-down. But, like, you'll end up with a pretty decent amount of grays just from, like, this section. So you don't necessarily need max grays from those these yin-yangs. Like, even just, like, one wave of, like, getting a fair amount of the, slow grays items. And, like, if you kill them early, you can just move up into it. Like that. I do it very late because I'm just used to doing it that way. But you don't have to do that. And then obviously, if you're at max lives at this point, you can just use the top corner safe spot. But yeah, the unfocused damage is the reason why I usually start bosses off unfocused. It's not like a huge increase in damage. It's pretty slight, honestly. But, I mean, more damage is more damage. You can't scoff at more damage. Especially not in a game like this where everything has so much health. I picked the wrong gap. I'm gonna die again. Yeah, we're good. At 3 power and below, focus is stronger. It's only at full power where unfocus does more damage. This non catches a lot of people off guard. I even died to it still. She's being really nice. You don't have to get the side graze like that either, by the way. You'll get plenty of graze just doing the spin. I just do it out of habit. Scoring habit. I cannot dodge this fucking non, by the way. Non 3. Actually impossible. Also, it goes without saying, versus Junko, focus is way stronger than unfocus. A little high. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. Nah, her opener's the worst one. Non-2 is definitely the worst for newer people, though. Just because it's so many waves and it's really fast. So it's very easy to die multiple times to it. Whereas most of the other attacks, you're only dying like once. For this mid-boss, by the way, you want to try and get a little slow graze, just to make the life piece a little better, and if you end up dying, like, by accident, go up here, make sure you start getting some graze so that you can get the life piece guaranteed. And for this section, you want to make sure that you at least go up and spawn graze a few of these arrowheads, because you also missed this life piece in your replay. Since you're Reimu, you're gonna always guarantee kill every enemy. And don't even bother, like, POCing either, because you also died here. You just want to tap right for this section, and you want to start at the bottom. You don't need a whole lot of graze from those arrowheads, just like a little bit. Also, welcome, Papaya. This section I hate. Even with Reimu, I still hate this section. This is one of those sections where, like, if you're desperate for lives, you can try to get it. I wouldn't recommend it, though. It's also really easy to do that on the last wave. You seem to know how to do Sagami just fine. But one suggestion that you can probably try doing is, just like with Doremi's spell 1, you can try to smuggle some slow graze into non 3 to make the life piece a little bit easier. Also, something to note on mines is that these yin-yangs aim at you. See, I didn't carry any slow graze over. And now I'm gonna probably miss the life piece. I just barely got it. It's something worth trying if you can. But yeah. Next up, in stage 5. So something that I do, this is a strategy from both Marissa and Rayson, is hug one of the sides of the screen focused. This will pretty much guarantee you don't get any jelly beans. It's not guaranteed like it is with Marissa and Rayson, but You get a very good amount of graze from hugging it. It's a lot easier. And yeah. This chapter, do not do this. Unless you're, like, at no lives. Because this strategy sucks. And this is the only way Reimu can consistently get the life piece for this chapter. It's because her graze box is so tiny. You have to wait for those big fairies to shoot all of their lasers. Which one? The landmine section with all the green and yellow stars. The very last one. So for this chapter, you just start it like centered, and then just like misdirect. Also pay attention too, that would also help. This chapter is entirely just homing, please do what you're supposed to do. Because sometimes homing does what it's doing right now. And when this happens, you just gotta deal with it. Just go off to the side and do it like you do with Marissa. Fortunately, Reimu's wide needles does help a little bit at clearing the way. But this section, it's entirely just dependent on how the amulets decide to work. Sometimes it'll be really easy, other times the amulets will just go fuck all, and just like not do anything. And then you just gotta eat shit, and try to survive. The section is really hard when it just doesn't work out because you can't see anything. The fucking items just cloud your vision so badly. Trying to find vanilla extract. Interesting. Some people just straight up stream this section as Reimu. I don't like doing that just because I find it's a lot better when you kill the middle set of fairies faster. Yeah. It can be rough. I kinda half stole this strategy from Marissa also, by the way. I find it works a lot better than just streaming this section. Although it doesn't really work too well sometimes. Like I said, it's just entirely dependent on your amulet luck. Usually you get a few waves in, but some people just like do this, which I don't like. Which I guess it sometimes works, but like, you're all the way off to the edge, and like, what do you do in that situation? I guess most people don't just stream it the entire way, they like also misdirect a little bit at the end. Like, probably right there, maybe. But like, I don't know. This section sucks with everyone that's not Sane. It's like the one section where I wish I was playing Sane. And trust me, that doesn't happen anywhere else in this game. At the very least, you do usually get a life piece with it as Reimu. But if you're not at full power, then this section can be a little sketchy. I hate Sane. This section, for these blue stars, I recommend just like being focused, so you can get some easy slow graze. And then once the red starts, just be unfocused. Reimu's homing will kill most of these things before they become real issues. See, like, look at that shit. The fucking homing just goes for an enemy that it can't reach, and it just keeps wrapping around them. It's so annoying. Reimu can't really get many life pieces in stage 5, sadly. Yeah. Just do whatever works for you. Alright? Like, I'm giving suggestions just based on my own experience with this character in this game. But if it doesn't work for you and you have a strategy that works best for you, do that. Alright? Like, the stuff I'm saying is not an entire one-to-one. Like, don't be afraid to experiment. As for Clown Piece, the Clown Piece is very much an eat shit boss, because, like, Reimu just cannot get the life piece. Like, you have to literally hug the lasers in order to even get grays from them as Reimu. It's so bad. Every other character can just, like, kill this non without thinking about it and get the life piece. Meanwhile, Reimu, you gotta, like, actually try really hard for that life piece. Also, my route for this spell is a little weird. Nobody else really does this way. It's just the way I learned. Most people just use this little, like... Hold on. Most people just use this little, like, flower right here in the background as, like, a visual cue for every, like, lane to get into. Me, at the start of the spell, I don't like how it kind of just, like, shoves you all the way to the right really fast. That's why I do the spell the way I do it. But yeah. The most important thing with Clown Piece Nons is just do not fall behind on your star reading. Because that is what will get you killed the fastest, is just losing grip of where the stars are going. It happens to me a lot too. You just get overwhelmed by the speed of it all. As for this non, just like, don't worry about trying to get some grays from the lasers, because you're gonna get enough grays anyway. Just make sure you dodge the stars. And don't sit still while the lasers are aiming at you for very long, because they activate a lot faster than it appears. I'm not Marissa. Nor am I scoring. This spell... If you ever die to this spell, always do this. Always go up and do the Marissa speed kill strat. Because the pattern will die. Which stars, by the way? Also, always go into this gap for this spell. It makes it so much easier. Also, something funny to note about this spell is that it's not entirely static like it appears. I think there's something like the fireballs have some sort of aiming. But I mean, it's like so minuscule how like much it varies that it's just like it may as well be static. So long as you get your 200 grays from the slow grays, you'll be fine. It's another spell where you really don't want to fall behind anywhere. Yeah. Gray's Inferno can be quite annoying. Yeah, I gotta hug the lasers. And the stars, they have like some aiming, but like when they shoot like that, it like kind of varies a lot. I don't know exactly what the randomness is in the shooting. I think it's just like the angle at which he starts the spray, but I have no idea. And yeah, the penult, yeah. Penult should like... Honestly, penult is like the one attack in this fight where it's just like, yeah, you really shouldn't die to it. And yeah, Gray's Inferno is going to be a common death. Don't worry about that. The spell is actually pretty annoying. Just because sometimes these fireballs just don't want to do what you want them to do. Always move, like, down vertically. Don't move horizontally at all until you've opened up a gap. And then again, if you die, just go up and do this. I wonder if it works if you die on the first wave. Should, right? Yeah. It's fucking easy. Even if you die on the first wave, just go and do that. You're guaranteed to kill it. That's a mistake a lot of people make, is they don't do the speed kill strat after they die. And then they end up dying again because of it. A lot of people make that mistake. By the way, the regular way to do this stage is to do this. POC. Makes it really easy. Gotta absorb the power from Clown Piece there. Fuck this stage section. It really fucking sucks. Why the hell is this a stage section? It really fucking ruins this stage. And this section isn't much fucking better. It just really sucks. Why the fuck does this save spot exist? I'm not gonna complain. What the fuck is this stage? Why the hell is it so fucking bad? What the fuck? And why do you do this? this section isn't much better. It's just really random. I can't stand this fucking part of the goddamn game. I can't continue that. E. No, homing, piece of shit. Fucking bitch, Reimu. Why is her homing so fucking bad? Oh my god. Worthless cunt. Yeah, I know, right? Going to the wall is not safe. Because the laser streaming fairies can still shoot from off screen. Even before you have a chance to kill them. By the way, if you die on either of Clown Piece's nons, always go up for some grays to guarantee the life piece with your Death and Bull. Also, by the way, if you die at any point before Gray's Inferno, you're not getting 4 power for Gray's Inferno, so good luck with that. She's so low. Oh yeah, I remember. With this attack. Since it aims, you can end up making gaps wider or smaller depending on how horizontally you move. I learned that from doing Flash and Stripe. Flash and Stripe has the same shit. Fucking die, bitch. Holy fuck, this pattern takes forever. Oh my god. She won't die, dude. Fuck you. Bro, she was camping me, dude. You see that shit? Man, I hate how you have to almost touch these fucking lasers to get a graze from them. Fuck, this shot sucks. That's for point device. It's there to screw over point device players. Shunko does the same shit. It's so you can't pull graze from one attack to the other. It's also there so you end up POCing and don't leave the power items left over for the next chapter in case you die to the thing. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure you get 0 shoot down on it. Because it's technically like a timeout chapter or whatever. I don't actually remember. Yeah, you get 0 shoot down. So it's not possible to get a life piece from it. It's literally just there to fuck over point device players. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Alright. Also, by the way, I forgot to ask. Is the, mic... Is the volume good? So I noticed that my computer's microphone isn't picking up the volume it used to. Alright. By the way, Reimu cannot get the life piece from this chapter without, like, bombing or doing some really risky shit. So just get full power here. It's for this reason why I'd say try to enter this stage with at least like a couple of lives. Maybe like 2 or so. At best. Or at worst, I mean. This section, you want to make sure that you're in the corners. Because if you're in the center, then the spirits can just spawn on top of you and kill you. But you're completely safe in the corners. This section your goal with this section in L&B is don't die twice. So literally, what you can do is just like do this and just like kind of be preemptive with your dodging. If you can spare the life and you're fine on lives, you can just like go to the end and just tank the hit. And then obviously just get your full power back. Also something to note, these spirits can actually spawn all the way to the wall, so I recommend just like waiting a bit for them to spawn. And also don't see like this spirit, if I had just gone up there into POC, it would have killed me. Welcome, Minnow. But yeah, Reimu basically only gets one life piece in this stage, which is kind of annoying. For Junko on opener, if you're like extremely desperate, you can learn the opener Graze strat, where you do that and then do this. But obviously most people aren't going to do that or learn that because it's really awkward. Also, wow, I fucking suck. What a shock. But yeah, I don't recommend that. Crazing as Reimu's aids. Yes, it is. So for opener, you just want to position like directly under her and just tap right. Alternatively, you can just position yourself there already, because being slightly off center actually does a little more damage to Junko, because you hit more needles. For this spell, you want to position the bullets like in between the yin-yangs, like I'm doing here. Try not to go too far off to the side, because the further out you go, the like weirder it becomes to like read it. Fortunately, it's a free life piece even as Reimu, so you don't have to worry about that. It is kind of tight tapping, but it's not that bad. As for this non, you can do the Graze strat, or you can just go as soon as like the pattern's about to shoot. Whatever is most comfortable for you. I recommend at least trying to learn the Graze strat, just in case, but if you can't do it, it's completely fine. Lily's... Lily's is pretty rough. It starts out pretty fast. You can do that to make it easy. And if she's off to the side, just go to the corners. It's way easier in the corners. You just gotta be careful from these like little pollen bullets that shoot out from the lilies. If she's more towards the center, you can do the center strat. I actually recommend center strat if she's in the center, because you actually get some space to avoid stuff. As opposed to if you do it at the corner. Also, by the way, at the start of the spell, if you want a little extra damage, you can do that. If you go to the corner while she's in the center, she'll do it. She probably won't do it, honestly. She's being a frick. Move right, please. There you go. See how, like, I'm kind of stuck between a laser and those bullets coming out? That's one issue with this pattern if you go to the side when she's centered. Of course, you're probably just going to end up getting killed anyway. This is just one of those attacks where it can just kind of kill you no matter what, if you're unlucky. Another alternative is to do what Nililsa does. And like going to the top corners. I don't actually know if they go. I don't actually know if he goes to the top corners there. Maybe it's only like if it's. Maybe it's only like if it's like if she's at like a really far to the edge. I don't actually know. I could just be spouting bullshit. I just know how to do it the way I know how to do it. Stay at the edge, please. Bitch. Because it's something like this. I don't know how effective that is, but it works. It seems harder. Yeah, I know, right? Non 3 is just get good. This attack is kind of really dumb. Fortunately with Reimu it is a little bit easier. I'll give her that much. She can make that attack slightly easier. MDSW is just get lucky. Look at the screen, see which... pick which corner looks like it has the least amount of bullets. Usually I'd say try to favor the bottom side because you get more damage this way. As opposed to doing any of the top corners. Usually you're doing 3 waves of it as Reimu. Yeah. Don't do what I'm doing right here. My score brain is going off again. For TSS, you want a bottom drag. So like hold down the entire time, basically. And just learn the tap timing. You can do what I do and just make the noise with your mouth. Now, Pristine Lunacy, I can't explain it like right here. I have an entire Word document on how to read this spell. This is one pattern you definitely want to practice because once you learn how to read it, it's like one of her easiest attacks. Until you know how to read it though, it's just complete luck shit. Yeah, you can also bottom drag for non-3, yeah. This pattern, just go in 4 corners. It's just like Marasa's survival spell. Only it's way easier. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once it hits about 2 seconds, you can just do it entirely focused. Now PDH is Junko's easiest attack. It's like actually the easiest attack in the game. Honestly, this pattern, at best you should probably try to die at least like, or at worst you should try like 3 miss to it. You can get away with worse. It entirely just depends on how many lives you have by this point. It's like obviously if you only have like 2 lives, you're gonna have to 2 miss it. Yeah, try to die to lower the rank. Yeah, for non-3 is faster than TSS, so trying to zigzag is a little bit more complicated. And yeah, what Inno said, basically. For non-3. Yeah, I can. But yeah, what Inno said for non-3 pretty much applies. Because the first, like, few bullets, the first, like, few rings of non-3 is random. And then after a certain point, it transitions to TSS rings. And that can trip you up a lot. And the bullets also move faster than they do on TSS, so I recommend just following the lane rather than doing the zigzags, because it's like, it just never really felt right to me, doing the zigzags. I always die doing those. But yeah, I can try to do rain without deaths. Because, like, the way rain or tears, or whatever you want to call it, works, I do this at the start of it. And then just try not to go too fast. Getting pretty bad RNG here, but it's fine. The shooting is to help me position myself, by the way. Because I can tell, like, where I'm at based on the shots. $26.15. That chapter is super annoying. Sometimes it just doesn't let you do that first misdirect. And it's just like, bruh. They're like right here. It's just like, why? Sometimes you just get forced over really far. I have to play a riskier to survive. Yeesh. But yeah, Junko, she's a lot harder when you're first, like, playing her. Once you've practiced her a bit, she gets a lot more consistent. She does obviously have some really annoying and really random attacks, like Lilies and MDSW and PDH, obviously. And then Non-4, I didn't even really go over Non-4 that well. Just because I was, like, busy memeing on it. Yes, she does. I believe she, like... Yeah, she always shoots, like, one bullet directly below her. But like, it's obviously curved, so the further out you go, the more, like, diagonal the bullets go. She's being really nice right now. When she moves, like... When she stays in one spot, this pattern is, like, really easy. When she starts moving off to the edges, it gets, like, really dumb like that. The catch with this pattern is that you actually kind of don't want to follow her that much. Like, obviously you want to follow her somewhat, but don't go too far off to the edge, unless you're, like, being forced to. You want to stay, like, relatively centered. This is gonna be so much harder without shooting. Junko, stop being a cunt. Fucking do what I want you to do. There we go. So you're gonna end up dealing with curved bullets anyway. So more often than not, it's like actually kind of better to stay in one spot. If she starts going really far to the edge, you're gonna have to like start going towards her to make it a little bit easier. But no matter what you do, there's gonna be curved bullets in this. Or diagonal bullets, or whatever you want to call it. So you just kind of want to do whatever helps you survive the most. But this pattern's a very common death point for most people. I mean, you see me dying to it a whole bunch still, like that. That's also partly because I'm not shooting, so I can't tell where the fuck I'm at. But yeah, it's just like, you just have to like get a feel for it. A lot of Junko's attacks you just kind of have to get a feel for. It's really difficult to explain because her patterns are so simplistic that you can pretty easily tell what you need to do just by looking at it a few times. So really the only thing I can say about her is just you gotta play it a bunch and get a feel for it. And I'll give you my Pristine Lunacy reading guide a little later, whenever I stop streaming. Oh man, let's see. Do you want me to go over any more sections in the game, Sabinian? Corn is really good. I love corn. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This is a very important thing. Dango influence. Alright. First, real quick. And on to. Gotcha. First, real quick, if you get an extend off TSS, then you can do what's called death extend. I'm gonna see if I can manage to pull it off. I failed it in my 2cc because I'm a fucking memer and I can't dodge easy patterns. I didn't game over, but you see how the life looks so funny. It's like all darkened out right there. That's called death extend. It's actually pretty nice when you can actually pull it off, because it does give you technically a free death, quote unquote. You get a free double KO. Alright, so non 2 on Ringo. It's very similar to non 1 at the start. So when she moves against the pattern, you want to just like follow the lane. When she moves with the pattern, that's when you gotta start microing. You can still follow the lane when she goes with it, but it's a lot harder, obviously. And the way that the pattern ends up forming out, the way I do it is I'll tap into it, tap back, and then start tapping with it. I have to get her to do it again. She probably won't do right now. So in, out, and then you follow it. Alternatively, you can just keep going in and follow with it. But I find that it's a lot easier to do it the way I do it, just from personal experience. Because I've tried a lot of methods with it. This pattern's just kind of dumb. If she moves with the pattern, then you can't... And if she moves down and with it like she did right there, then you have to do the taps really fast. But yeah. Here's following with it. And yeah, non-2 is pretty reflex-based. You just kind of have to very quickly figure out what to do based on what she does. And for Dango Influence, don't do that, first of all. Never direct it directly downward unless you're playing Marissa. If you're playing Marissa, you can do that. But with other shot types, you want to misdirect it to the sides. Now, there's a couple ways you can do that. The way I find works the best, for me in particular, is misdirecting it towards the corners, the bottom corners there. And you always want to just dodge through this stuff, direct it towards the corner, and then go to the opposite side. So, direct it to the bottom right, go to the left gap. It will take a while, but it's very consistent. The reason why I direct it towards the corners is because if you direct it like further up, you end up with purple bullets coming from the top of the screen, which I don't like dealing with personally. Like, I know Yachts does this, and I just don't like that at all, because like you see now I've got to deal with bullets from 3 directions at once, whereas if I do this, I gotta deal with them all individually rather than all at the same time. And I also don't really end up with bullets coming directly above me. You can also unfocus for some extra damage. And then this pattern's pretty straightforward, just micro through the little lane there to make it consistent. There is another way to do it that I could never learn, where you just like, where you don't have to do that micro, but I don't know how to do it, unfortunately. Now, of course, if you want to really meme, you can do this. Wait for it to shoot. Suicide. Get that graze. Stop teaching score strats, try hard. Also, hi, Nando. I've mainly been helping Sabinian here with this game. That's mainly what this stream's been. Oh man. But yeah, there's a lot of like funny strategies that you can do whenever you're like desperate for life pieces. Like, for example, this section at the end of stage 3, you can do this. You have to tap really slowly though. Like really slowly, otherwise that happens. I actually learned this from Inno, by the way. You have Inno responsible for showing me this strategy. Though you have to stop at some point, because if you keep going until the big fairies show up, then you're gonna die. Because you're gonna get walled. Also, don't do that. You get a lot of grays. That's something I only do when I'm like at 2 or 3 lives. Though honestly, if I wouldn't really recommend it to someone just doing an LNB. Just take your no life piece and roll with it. Can maybe do it a little bit at the start if you want to, but I don't think you'll get the life piece from doing that, just only at the start. And like, stop here maybe. Kill some more enemies. You still get it. Huh. Interesting. Also, yeah, Enno did actually teach me how to read PL. MLA formatting. I need to remember to add credit to you in my document. Dun, dun, dun. Damn it. Oh yeah, there's like a really funny... I saw this from RB. Damn it. How do you do this? I don't know how you do it. Because you do the same thing as you do on the other thing. But for some reason I can't get it to work here. It's the same thing as this. This is what I was trying to get. Except on the boss. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get it on bosses. Anyways. He's throwing his run like a champ. Now you wanna see maximum run throwing? Yo, hold on. I'll show you how to actually throw your run. Cause I did that recently actually. Yeah, Sabinian, do you think you understood pretty well what I was trying to say? I know I'm not very good at explaining things. History repeats itself, yeah. That's good. I'll be sure to get you a stage 6 replay. Yeah, I'll leave the stream up. Wee. Wow, that fucking sucked. I didn't even smuggle Graze over. Bro, that fucking spirit shot after it died. Fuck off. Bullshit. I hate when that fucking thing happens. Wow, I'm dead. Holy fuck. I can't even do the fucking spin now. No. Run that back. Here I am saying just play till you game over and I'm fucking not even doing that. I'm a good teacher. I take my own advice. Oh, you bitches. Do as I say, not as I do. Let's get that clear right now. And what I say is don't do that. We did. I stay far the fuck away from these damn spirits, so I don't get shot at when they're dead. I'm not out of stage 1 with 5 lives. Am I throwing? See, that's the trick, you know. You're playing LoLK, you're always throwing. I can't fucking dodge. Holy shit. Fine, game. I'll fucking do this non-regularly. Sayran, you wanna fucking die, please? Holy shit. Spun that really early. Ugh, I'm not out of stage 1 with 5 lives. Am I throwing? You see, Tails, it's funny, because you suck indeed, Leisane. Also, hi, welcome. You're at 1 power, of course she wasn't gonna die. Yeah, fine. Guess you're right. Yes, me, I suck. relatable, bro. Holy fuck. Am I retarded? Oh, I'm at 1 fucking power. Great, I gotta do this way now. Alright, Marissa experience. Here we go. Those are the skills Rainbow doesn't teach you. I'm at 2 power, so I'm going to do this strategy. The streaming strat isn't very reliable outside of 3 power. Oh my god, no. Rainbow, please. Kill shit. You fucking weak bitch. Thank you. I'll write a stage play of LoLK. Can I beat Junko, but only extra stage Junko? Yo, if TWC allowed Seiho, Inno, would that finally push you to LN in the game? By the way, for this spell, I kind of change my strategy on it depending on how she moves, and I look at her based on my peripherals. Or I look at her through my peripherals. So, like, I keep focus mainly on where I'm at, but I see her off, like, the top of my vision. Bro, the fucking RNG fucked me over. Sometimes that pattern just does that, by the way. I guess I could have probably been a little more preemptive if I wanted some extra damage. Die! Oh my god, bro, it takes so fucking long. Even 3 power Marissa kills that in 2 waves. Rainbow, you gotta deal with fucking 3. God. This fucking shot sucks. Reimu does decent damage. Says the foolish. Why can those things shoot at the bottom of the screen? Genuine question. I wanted that life piece, you bitch. That's another chapter that sucks without Marissa. Chapter 3. Hello, Doremi. Darling, you wanna die? Thank you. Fuck's sake. Helio looks like Doremi. Do I? Do I look French to you? See, now I have music cues. I know how long to do this strat for. You go for Shisugyoku LNB, so I'm not lonely. I'm not even saying that in like a pompous, condescending way. I just want someone else to LNB the game. That would put you out of first place. Yeah. Yo, I get Shisugyoku LNB, do like more misses, less misses than Eno, so that way Eno has to LN in the game. So that way he's not in second place, or in this case, last place. Oh yes, move down, Doremi. I don't remember the gap. Never mind, we got it, easy. Free ass non, honestly, not even hard. I almost just fucking died. Why am I bad? Holy fuck. Dodge the bullet, run into another bullet. Awesome. Doremi, you're so high up. Oh no. I did it wrong. I don't know how to do this now. I fucking accidentally went too far to the right trying to fix my position. Damn it. So this is Wendy's. Or have y'all seen some of the comments from like Wendy's on Twitter? Wendy's Twitter has no chill. You get Narnia. Why would you go to McDonald's is a good question. McDonald's is kind of extremely low tier. God, I hate this fucking stage. This stage sucks dick. I still don't know how the fuck we're supposed to do this section with Reimu. I mean, I guess like that? I don't fucking know. Can you? But do you get the life piece, though, is the question. So that's more important than killing her off early. I guess unless you're gonna die to it. And in that case, missing the life piece is fine. I will never get a LoLK in, so you don't have to worry about that, Papaya. Yeah. I hate Sagami with Reimu so much. It's so fucking bad. Holy fuck. Why do people like this shot? I'll take my free-ass fucking boss with Marissa and Racing any day. Actually wonder if I can even still L&B with Marissa, honestly. It's been so long since I've actually done an L&B with her. Creepy Ninja finally returning, yeah. Zun pills innovate the shot types. Again, thanks. I know, right? Are we gonna get some new unique shots again? Without like barely counted. Technically, it was basically just the exact same shots with all three of the variations, just slightly better. The only one that really plays any significantly different is like Marissa Eagle. And I guess also Yomu Eagle. The last time he made a crazy shot type, if you mean crazy as in like bullshit, probably DDC. Yeah, Marissa Eagle's great. I think it's less that Yomu is interesting in Wabauk and more that just like the things she can do is interesting. Excuse me? What? Alright, game. Fine by me. Whatever. Pretty sure Mystical Power Plant only has like 2 good shot types. Oh my fucking god. Reimu, please do your fucking job. Oh, this shot. I don't know how much graze you need for that life piece. Beam attack. Game, I'm kind of pressing a direction. Could you please do what I input? It's a good thing I know how to improvise this game. Oh my fucking god, I hate this fucking shot. Oh, can I stop playing this shot type already, please? Fuck's sake, people, play fucking LNB a different shot type. It's so much easier with Marissa, I swear to god. Zen, can you make a good game for your next game, please? I'd much prefer that over interesting shot types. Why am I dying to this attack all of a sudden? I don't normally die to this attack that much. I've had it with this. I can't stand this run anymore. I can't play this fucking character. Fuck this game. Fuck this shot. Just fucking please make it stop. Alright, man, take it easy. I'm probably gonna stop here soon. I've got all-shot LNB. I LNB'd Sane like twice and fucking hated it both times. I don't know how to do the spin anymore. We're just gonna do the regular strat. I used to do a spin strategy on that. Unfortunately, it would appear that I don't know it anymore. Isn't all that surprising. Been how long it's been since I last did it. Bro, the spin's so easy with Marissa. I want this movement speed with Reimu, or with Rayson, and Reimu. This fucking spell's still cancer, though. Move down, you bitch. sake. Oh boy. I've got to do 2 powers, chapter 2. That's not gonna be fun. How much power do you get from these big fairies again? I don't remember. Also, when is Sabinian gonna learn that I tricked him into doing a Scorch Rat? I don't even remember if this safe spot works with non-Reimu. Of course it's worth it, Papaya. LoLK is the only good Toho game. I fucking memed around, no. No, my power. I cannot fucking misdirect shit anymore. Oh my god. I'm so fucking tired. Can we binge watch all of Breaking Bad? No. I don't want to get my channel deleted. Look how much faster that does. And it's at 3 power. Full power. Otherwise I'd do the speed kill. Hey Ringo, you wanna like stop hugging the edge of the screen? Already fucking dead. It'd still be dodging if I were playing Raven. Can I do a dramatic reading of LoLK script? I might consider it. The only question is, do I do the true ending text, or do I do the funnier text? I forgot how fast that dies as Marissa. God, it's so... she's so strong. And I'm so dumb. I mean, if I do a dramatic reading, I'm gonna be doing Marissa's dialogue. Marissa's the one with all the funny dialogue. Although I don't know how well my voice would work for female characters. Free and easy. Do southern drawl. I don't even really have that good of a southern accent, honestly. If you had a Jersey accent. I don't even know what a Jersey accent sounds like. I think right here. Yeah. Fucking free ass non, bro. Why have people died to that attack, honestly? Super easy. And I graze. Oh my god. I got faked out by that one pellet. It stuck around way longer than I was expecting. So I got scared and died. I am so bad at this game. Holy shit. If you ever want to know why I'm never getting an LNN of this game, this is the reason why. It's because I can't dodge shit. Clearly. cheat an LNN live on stream and we won't tell anyone. Yeah, I'll just give me like a 1 miss to TSS. Live on stream. Fuck this fucking section, dude. Gray items. Don't tell RB I'm doing this. Otherwise he's gonna be really mad at me. Oh, look at that shit. Like, only one got away. Oh. Oh, get fucked, Sagami. Fucking worthless bitch. Please don't. We don't need DDC Marissa A ever. Marissa is perfectly fine the way she is in this game. Though, if you want to mod something about this game, remove this chapter from the stage, from the game. That's a mod worth making. Perfect RSS Phantasm stage. I don't even know how to do the survival in Phantasm, so no. Time to delete this boss. 'Cause I'm playing Marissa. This non survived way longer than it should have. Excuse me, game? Okay. It's like the one pattern Marissa kind of isn't that great at. I'm just gonna blame the fact that I'm fucking extremely tired. Sagami could stop hugging the edges of the screen, that'd also be nice. I love how we call it the Wide Furry game. Such a funny name. I don't recall ever having this many lives at the end of Sagami doing fucking Reimu LNBs. Gee, I wonder why. Everyone calls it wide furry. I would highly recommend not moving to Florida. The stage sucks balls. The stage sucks wide furry balls. Man, that's such an easy life piece. Reimu has to work so hard for it. I absorbed a little bit of the power. Way too fast. I somehow survived, okay. I don't know how Yachts does that section. My keyboard's just not capable of it. Marissa advantage. Free lives on the easy stage section. Bullshitted. Oh fuck, do I even remember how to do this section? I think I do. Ah, fuck. I did the meme. I still end up having more resources at Clown on average with Marissa than I do with Reimu. Granted, I did get really lucky at laser streaming. I have indeed played Wonderful Waking World. It gives credit to Toby Fox, so therefore I'm legally required to dislike it. Also just really bad at the game. Sooner or later, I need to learn the 1,000 phrase strat for that spell. For scoring. Yeah. Fucking vision went cross-eyed there for a moment. Ooh, I almost died. Fuck this non-spell, dude. I cannot dodge his non anymore and I don't know why. Oh, I'm dead. Did not go close enough. Oh, fuck off, game. I know how to recover from that. Game didn't let me. And I already have the life piece, wow. Crazy. Get that like instantly with Marissa. Reimu, you gotta like fucking hug the lasers. Almost time the fucking pattern down sometimes. Damn. Man, sure am glad I'm playing a good shot and not Reimu. How do I have what on Strife Abyss? Because I've been too lazy to grind it. That's why I don't have Master on it. If that's what you're asking. I mean, you think that's bad? How do I have 64 out of 80, or 66 out of 84 on Fake Apollo? Yo, do I do the 2615 or do I just take my free chapter? We're doing 2615. I can actually get the life piece on this chapter. That's something Reimu doesn't get to do. Look at that, I've got extra resources. I beat my piece. I'm gonna ask very many questions, considering that game is dog water. Can I cap this fucking stage section as Marissa is the better question. Oh, I don't like these micros. That was just unfair at the end there. I probably could have capped it without that bullshit. Ooh, I almost got fucked over. I didn't get the life piece because I was scared. I need to practice this, so I'm gonna do this. I don't know how my Lilsa does it every time. Vision, I need you to keep working and not be wobbly. I need to like actually grind that strat. That'll be a really useful strategy in scoring. Anno, why are you so bad that you can't do opener? Funny. I'm such a good friend. Stop being such a bitch. Fuck back over here, little fucking cunt. Hey, I can death extend. Ah, you fucker. She pushed me so far. Fucking asshole. Fucking got immuned by a jelly bean. You did it, Helio. You saved Gensoku. Wow. What the fuck are y'all going on about? Nice one miss, Junko. Hey, I got a PB. Yeah, have you ever heard of Gay Baby Jail? Like, what was it, like a Simple Flips meme or something? Can we watch Simple Flips on stream? No. Oh, man. Nice one miss, Junko. It would have been an L and N had the, fucking jelly beans. Had I not got shoved all the way into the line of jelly beans. Moral of the story, just fucking please play Marissa for L&D. It's so much easier. It's so much better. You get so many more lives. You actually can kill shit. That's also really helpful. Just saying, you know, being able to kill stuff, very, very helpful. I'm actually curious about something. 3. Seconds. That's Reimu's quote-unquote optimal damage versus regular bosses, by the way. Well, technically not optimal, but you know what I mean. Hitting... And it's Reimu's best, quote-unquote, best damage versus non-Genko bosses is weaker than Marissa at 3 fucking power. Don't fucking play Reimu. This is her highest damage output versus non-Genko bosses. It's still fucking weaker, by the way. Because in DDC, Sakuya B is a fun shot to play. In this game, Reimu sucks. Reimu's so fucking ass to play. She can't get resources in this game. Like, I don't think you understand. Reimu, I'm not necessarily complaining about her damage output, although it does suck. Reimu just can't get fucking resources. You get shit for Grays. You have to take so many risks just to get Grays in spots that other shot types just get it for free. Your damage sucks, so patterns last forever. And on top of that, you're still not getting your fucking resources, even though they last longer. It just feels shitty. Like, it honestly just feels shitty to play this character in this game. Like, Reimu just doesn't feel good. She feels like ass. Like, honestly. Wrong fucking bot. You want the big pillows? The big homing pillows? Why is this pattern still going on? What the fuck? 24. Oops. Wrong button. It's only slightly stronger than 3 power Marissa for average damage. Oh my god. Fuck Reimu so hard. Fuck's sake. Anyway, I'm done. I'm tired and I gotta prepare myself for an interview here soon. So, thank you for watching. I'm gonna leave this stream up, at least for a little while. Just because I know Sabinian probably wants to use it for to look back at it for later. Anyways.